Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Join me as I celebrate the people in my life who fostered my love of tea, one way or another. This is Love You a Latte, gifts of tea and friendship. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's KJ, and this is the first installment of the Love You a Latte series. So this video will feature one of my very best friends, Michelle, and without wasting any time, I'll just kind of give you the truncated version of our friendship. So Michelle and I met almost 10 years ago, freshman year in undergrad at Tufts in Massachusetts. So freshman year, we lived across the hall from each other. Sophomore year, we were roommates. Junior year, we didn't live together because we were finally upperclassmen. And that meant we got to, live in single rooms and live alone. And then senior year, she finished early, and so we didn't live together. And so in addition to just like being best friends throughout college, we also got really close, and she pulled me in with her family, particularly over those holidays where if you don't live close to where you go to school, it's not worth going home. So for instance, my freshman year, I went home for Thanksgiving. It cost me $400 to go home for 4 days. And that was just for plane fare. And so after that, I didn't really do that again. And so I went to a Thanksgiving with her family, a couple of Easters, a couple of July 4ths, just over the years. And so we really have solidified like familial, very, very close bond. And even now, like, we kind of live super far from each other, but it's kind of one of those friends where you talk to them, it feels like no time has passed at all, or it could be all the time in the world and you're not angry about it. So that's kind of the background of our friendship. And then where tea comes in, I'll give you a little spiel on that too. So I would say it probably started when we were still in undergrad, and we go to this mall in Cambridge, Massachusetts, and we'd walk by the Teavana and get the samples. And then as the years went by, we like got a little bit more forward about going into the Teavana and looking around, and just being more than just, sample takers. And so that was kind of like a background for that. And so after undergrad, we both still lived in Massachusetts, but still pretty far away from each other. Once it was like an hour and a half away. And then as time went on, we got a little bit closer, and now we're like hella far. But so our version of hanging out, if we weren't at each other's homes, was to meet in the middle and go somewhere and just kind of like pop and shop. So our idea of fun was like a home goods store, or like a cookware store, or like a TJ Maxx that had everything, for a bargain. So we spent a lot of time there after undergrad, and that's where we meet up and we get food, lunch or dinner. And so that was really nice. And a lot of the times we'd meet up and we'd bring each other gifts, because it would be like, oh, we miss Christmas with each other, or I missed your birthday, and here we are. So there was one particular time where, so this is post undergrad, where we met up. I can't remember where, and Mish says like, oh, I have a present for you. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I got her one at this point too. But she gave me some Teavana gifts. So she gave me a perfect steeper and some Oprah Chai. If you just have a perfect steeper, you know that they're a game changer. So before that, I was using the Teavana ball steeper, and I thought I was like leveled up at this point. I was like using loose tea and, kind of like investing good chunks of money, because now I'm post-college, I have a real job, I can afford to, indulge in this thing that previously was like, bro, I'm a broke college student. So I had this tea ball, and I had some loose tea, and I was just kind of getting into it, and she got me the infamous Oprah Chai and a perfect tea steeper, and that just like blew up my tea game. So ever since then, I've just been like, it really elevated how I made tea, and it elevated how, tea worked in my brain and tasted to me, and how I prepared it. That is how Mish kind of got to this series, because she was probably the first person to do that. She definitely was. That's why she's the first mentioned in the video. And then, so yeah, ever since then, I've just been on a roll. I've since gotten a different perfect steeper, and Oprah Chai is since long gone, and Teavana is since long gone. But that whole experience is like forever in here, and it plays out in how I interact with tea now. So then another thing I just want to share, because Misha, I hope you're watching, is all of the things that I kind of have going on that kind of represent you. So first off, in the spirit of gift giving, there was a time where Mish gave me this necklace, and I've since had to get a new chain for it, but it's just like kind of a simple staple piece, and it goes with like everything. So that's been like super nice. It's super beautiful. So thank you for that, Mish. And then another thing I just want to bring up is this mug. This is the ginger peach turmeric tea from Bigelow, and I got this mug when I was with Mish. A different time, we were out shopping at a mall in Burlington, Massachusetts, and so we went into a sur la table, and which is like the kind of stuff we love to do. She's got the green version, so this came with like a mug, small plate, and a bowl, and so she got the exact same things. And that had to be at least, 5 or 6 years ago, and so I've kept this. I've traveled with this. I moved from Massachusetts to Wisconsin, and I brought this mug because it just has like some deep sentimental value to me, and it's beautiful. So thinking of you, Mish, always. And so that is what I have. I just want to say thank you, Mish, for the role that you played and the love and support that you played. I love you, Latté, and just thank you for your gifts. Gifts of tea, gifts of friendship, gifts of chuckles. We also baked together a whole bunch, so that's also our thing. I love you.